थैंक यू।
मुझे
मुझे लगा ये वॉशिंग मशीन में क्यों जा रहा है क्या अंदर रखा है? हाँ हाँ जा उसको हेल्प करने जा रहा है या बैठ बैठ अभी ऑलरेडी गए
सर आपने मर्जी से लिया या जबरदस्ती?
I'll tell you ये कब आपको मालूम पड़ा? अभी मालूम पड़ा?
नहीं सर, 2 हफ्ते पहले।
But I didn't meet you in between. Why is it so? ठीक, ये भाई साहब अंदर सर डाल के कर क्या रहा है? Hey, listen. Geography, which chapter? Please, good evening.
सर आप इस्लाम पढ़ा रहे हैं।
मैं वही बताने आ रहा हूँ। Hey guys, hey Aditya, how are you? I didn't see you.
I'm fine, sir.
Just a minute. How is your health?
Sir, currently better than
Better?
Yes, sir.
So it was nice meeting your parents. Give my regards to them.
Thank
I
you.
have answered them.
Hello, sir.
सर मेरे क्या आपका फर्स्ट क्लास मेरी ही जाती है।
So फिर मेरे पे you.
सर मम्मी बोला
Yeah, now my students.
सर आपको मैं याद तक नहीं, मम्मी ने मेरा नाम लिया।
थोड़ा सा. Guys, let me just explain all our maybe in a very exclusive mode to ask me the question. History. Correct. देखो, I don't know. Wait. I don't know how do I teach history that you might be doing. The same method I will put it into geography. Wait. The problem is nothing. Just let us have a small variety because I've been torturing you. No. बिल्कुल. At present we will get on with geography. Correct. So just let me know which chapter of geography is not touched by the earlier map, so that
we have to start with
agriculture. Wait. In other branches, some people told me there is a chapter called transport. In some schools, wait, let me complete. They are introducing transport much before to the earlier. Is there any school this? So we have.
सर हमारा सर पूरा किताब
ठीक है, फिर आपको जरा अलग से बात करेंगे, क्योंकि आपका टीचर्स लोग आके वो जॉइंट प्रॉपर्ट वाला टीचर्स है ना, So you want me to continue with agriculture or you want me to start something with agriculture? So please put the heading, write the topic, then you can close the book. I will teach you without looking at the book only. Okay?
So it is very intentional.
Thank you. अभी आपसे सीख रहा हूँ कैसे इंटेलिजेंट बनना है. And you know, even when the parents came, any help? Mobile.
मम्मी के नाम से किसी को
That is her personal life. अभी मैंने पूछा तू कौन सा लेक्चर में क्या कर रहा था बताऊं? Write down the topic agriculture. क्यों? अच्छा तो कान से सुन लो, मुंह से अच्छा यार तुम्हें ना. I can't change the law of mother nature. It's like I've been out of Maharashtra and I was in a famous hill station of Bombay, not Bombay. I will not tell which place it was, but there was a 4 days of training program, and I would love to say what was the training all about. Training was related to how to build our mental strength, and how to become a good speaker, and how to become a small teacher. So whoever the person came, not only from India, they came all over from the world. So I was not a part of a team, but I was just a part of one of the attendants. So I remember there was a girl who was given a mic and asked to speak for 1 minute. Just for 1 minute or 2 minutes. She was from Bangladesh, I remember. And the girl was speaking so good and so efficiently, but kisi ko samjha nahi what she was saying. She was speaking in English only. But then she continued to speak for the next 10 minutes. And jo hamara main banda tha, Mr. Jagvir, he is from Indian Air Force and he's a retired fellow and he works with all the professors and teachers. And he was timing again saying, madam, time ho gaya, but she was not at all listening. पर जब वो अल्टीमेटली आके सीट में बैठा तब वो बंदे ने बोला हाँ अभी मालूम पड़ रहा है यू आर affluent and influence speaker. समझा? तो अभी आप लोग ने मेरे से पूछा ना why history, why geography, I'll let you know the reason. देखो history is a part of our SST only, but for you guys it is two separate. So now I feel I am very much attached to geography. History भी मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, especially I love to teach that World Wars 1 and 2. With writing. हाँ रुको ना, अभी आगे भी तो बोलिए. But then let us have a variety. It's like Alagesh coming and boring you history every time you do not like. एक मिनट जरा आदित्य से भी, क्या आदित्य, what is your opinion?
Sir, you teach both history and geography best.
By the blessings of you. How about Akanksha?
सर अपना एक्सीडेंट करवा बैठा
Sir, same thing.
Thank you, thank you. So let us understand this topic without getting into the agricultural field. Correct है ना? It's like majority of our students say, sir आप इतना agriculture deeply जानता है, तो करता क्यों नहीं? है ना agriculture?
Because everyone thinks agriculture.
Yes, it's so easy. It's like I'm getting into the field. It is a more like a primitive agriculture. Instead of a bull, I am tied.
Because everyone.
And all my students who have been punished by me, अरे यार आज अलगे से मौका मिला. And they will put me to plow the land, which is the most stoniest land in the India. चलो सर अभी निकालो अपना मशीन है ना. And then वो बोलेगा भी नहीं ब्रेक ले लो, नहीं 1 घंटा हो गया और 2 घंटा करो. अब हमको कितना सताए रहे. देन मैंने बोला बेटा एक 10 मिनट का रेस्ट, नो 5 मिनट का ब्रेक में भी तू 15 मिनट लेक्चर लेता था. Now you expect. Yes.
Sir, another thing is mentality of the people, because they think that executive agriculture is like they are not.
Normally we have a job. What is he referring? We say blue colored job. वैसे भी मैं blue shirt बना हूँ तो blue colored job. Then we have a purple colored job. Then we have white collar job. अभी बच्चा बोलता मैं तो टी-शर्ट ही पहनता ना, कहाँ से कॉलर है अभी. अभी पर्पल एंड ब्लू कलर मीन्स इट इज अ हार्ड वर्क. अभी जैसे इफ आई यूज्ड टू गो फॉर सम कॉलेजेस वेयर आई गिव सम प्रमोशन लेक्चर्स, यार पैसे भी लेता हूँ, फ्री में नहीं देता हूँ. Because at a time there are 350 students. I remember when that HOD was handling me the paper, sir ये सब आप उनको पढ़ा देने का. Then उसको शायद किसी ने बोल के रखा था, very big fellow go on to this. फिर मैं जब गया तो उधर आके पूछ रहे, you know Alagesh professor, मतलब मैं ही हूँ. You look very small. मैं बोला तो अभी उसके लिए उठा के लेकर आऊँ. And then she told me, sir वो क्या है ना, the auditorium is full of students sir, close to 300. तो मैंने बोला no problem, if you want I will come and help you. She was very old lady, I think close to 60 lady. Sir I will help you sir. मैं बोला आप अपना मुंह का ठोकरी उधर ही रखो. I didn't tell to her like that. Madam please आप आराम करो. Are you sure sir? बोला I am damn sure. Then I went in, मुझे वो पोडियम में बिठाया, मेरा बड़ा नोटिस बोर्ड में नाम लिखा था और वो बुक वगैरह देख के सब लोग ऐसा कर रहा था. और मेजॉरिटी गर्ल्स समझिए कौन सर क्या करेंगे. And I was wearing a white shirt normally and like jeans and normal like leather shoes पहना था. Not even tie, blazer, ये पहन के. हाँ वो सब दिखाने को नहीं कि हम कहाँ से आए हैं. So 90% of the girls and boys are looking at ये हमको next 2 घंटा पढ़ाने वाला है. I remember the 15 minutes I started speaking, there was thunders of applause. Ah, very good. चालू. फिर वो उधर से वो बुढ़िया आई, sorry तो वो she did not find a place to sit in the auditorium. The auditorium was full. अभी मेरे लिए भी थोड़ा सा देखो 250 to 300 स्टूडेंट्स हैं, अभी सबसे कैसे कम्युनिकेट करेगा. लोग ने एक छोटा माइक को फिट कर दिया, बोला तू भी उधर ही फिट हो जा. तो मैंने बोला मुझे ऐसा अच्छा नहीं लगता. I tried to unscrew the mic and हाथ में ले लिया and I was walking. बड़ा पोडियम था and it was like that and I was walking freely. तो फिर वो आई देखिए अच्छा ये ऐसा कर रहा है. फिर ब्रेक मिला था मुझे, फिर मैं गया तो चाय में मेरे से बात कर, सर मैंने सुना बहुत अच्छा लेक्चर आप सब आज का आशीर्वाद. नहीं सर आप ऐसा मत बोलो. नहीं आई आल्सो केम सर. बोला हाँ आपको देखा मैंने आते हुए. And next 15 minutes she was there and she went in. So why I'm putting this incident, whenever I teach agriculture, many people tell me, sir, agriculture क्या है sir? टीचर में उतरो, है ना? कुछ अगर लगा है तो उखाड़ो, नहीं लगा है तो लगा. इसको मैं इंग्लिश में प्रॉपरली स्टूडेंट को एक्सप्लेन किया. It is removing the weeds. हाँ वही होता है. Weeds, unwanted plants. जो धुएं के साथ निकलता है और लंबा पाइप से आता है. Then I say, how many of you know the meaning of the word agriculture? एक लड़का उठ के बोला बैल और कीचड़. है ना? And maybe मेरा दोनों ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट बोले नहीं सर आज बैल का जरूरत नहीं सर ट्रैक्टर के साथ. हाँ. And then I might sing that old Manoj Kumar song, the मेरा देश का धरती. तो तुरंत राहुल गांधी खुद पड़ा सोना. Yes, yes. Wonderful. He is giving the meaning. Let me put the meaning, although I am putting more jokes today. The word has come from two words. One is aged and culture. Now, who give me the meaning of these two words? One is land and other is cultivation. If you be quiet, I am not going to make any person quite punished. ये 4-5 दिन का रिकॉर्डिंग में यही बोला. Let the audience only speak to बैठ जाए कोई. Audience जब थक जाएगा फिर तो उनके बात. बोलता नहीं हमको 3 घंटे में 4 टॉपिक पढ़ाना पड़ता है तो नहीं कर सकते. Okay. So when I am saying the word land and culture, तुरंत हम culture word में जम मारते हैं. है ना? जैसा आपका जो most notorious मस्ती वाला बच्चा and the most happiest teacher, जब वो आई थी स्कूल में सिर्फ उसको ब्लड प्रेशर ही था. वो भी नॉर्मल था. बस 2 साल क्या आप लोग के साथ गुजारा. हाँ, she has recovered all the diseases in the world. And every 2 दिन में हॉस्पिटल में जाके बस इतना ही बोलती है बच्चे मेरे से इतना प्यार करते हैं. हाँ, तुरंत डॉक्टर ने पूछा कितना. बस एक फोटो देने की देरी है. फिर डॉक्टर ने पूछा क्या हार चढ़ा देंगे. है ना? So I say Indian agriculture is so influential, so powerful. He creates crops for whole India. But उसको 2 वक्त का दूर 1 वक्त का भी खाना नहीं. Correct. So I said Indians are very poor, but India is rich. The American बोला what do you mean? है ना? You look at all the ministers, right from हमारा केजरीवाल पार्टी, सब हजारों करोड़ों में खेलते हैं. है ना? फिर हम लोग आके बोलते हैं गरीबी हटाएंगे हम लोग, देश में गरीबी नहीं चाहिए. तुरंत ऑडियंस में सर आप अगर मान जाएंगे ना गरीबी अपना बढ़ जाए. क्यों 1500 करोड़ का तो घोटाला आपका खुद का नाम पे है. करेक्ट. आई डोंट वांट टू नेम एनी, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग इट. So we always believe Indian agriculture has come with leaps and bounces from 1947 to 2022. Correct. So when I use the word land and cultivation, I also explain types of agriculture. Correct. The first agriculture they might have given is one is shifting. They might have given subsistence agriculture.
Subsistence farming.
I'm so sorry. Then the word farming. This. For my good friend, making the correction. Now the word is subsistence. Anybody understand that word? The production is only to meet one's own consumption. And they use old technique. They do not use any new technique. And they are living hand to mouth. तो बच्चे ने बोला दोबारा बोलो लिविंग हैंड टू माउथ. हाँ टिफिन उसका हैंड मेरा. बट बेचारा जब उसने कुछ टिफिन खोला उसका टिफिन के अंदर कुछ भी नहीं है. एंड देन ही इज वेरी क्विकली कॉलिंग द मॉम. मम्मी ये क्या नाटक है, टिफिन भेजा. बेटा मैंने तो भेजा है. तो बाजू वाला दोस्त बोला अरे वो क्या है ना भूख लग रहा था. और बोलना मम्मी को अच्छा लगा कल जरा एक्स्ट्रा लगाने बोला. So we are seeing these are those people who are living hand to mouth. What is that hand to mouth? They are producing only for their own production. So can I say they are big zamindars? They are just marginal farmers. Who are marginal if I tell? Small farmers who are having small plots of land and they do not have any modern machines. They do not have insecticide, pesticides. Generally, this type of agriculture is dependent mainly on monsoon. Monsoon के ऊपर dependent है. तो साल में 1 या 2 क्रॉप कराएंगे और वो क्रॉप्स भी अपने लिए. If surplus, they will not export to America or USA. One and the same story. They might give it to the local market only. Correct? So that is the meaning of the word subsistence farming. समझ में आया? So what is subsistence farming? Mainly for meeting one's own consumption, old method or traditional method, no modern method. They depend mainly on monsoon, no fertilizers or pesticide, and small pieces of land only. Now the next one we go into, just tell me what is heading, next heading.
Commercial farm.
Okay, let us understand the word commercial.
For opposite.
When I use the word commercial, I think all my students understand the cricket when it comes in the most colorful form.
IPL.
Correct, Bola. I remember first and the second IPL I was watching live in Devai Patil Stadium.
Sir, आपने बताया.
And the first IPL I could never forget. There were some boys who were sitting, and in front of them some uncles were also there. And ये cheerleaders का उस टाइम पर cheerleaders कौन है? मतलब बैट्समैन ने 6 मारा या 4 मारा, that is immaterial. कौन? And हमारा IPL ने भी बहुत अच्छा किया था. Foreign cheerleaders को इंडिया लेकर आया. हाँ. And I was also there when there was a 6 or a 4. These boys used to leap up and down to see what is happening there. थोड़ा सीट पीछे था. और ये अंकल लोग भी बेचारा खड़ा हो जाता था. तो एक लड़का, अंकल बैठ जाओ ना, ये क्या है हमारे लिए भी कुछ. तो मैंने बोला अरे छोड़ो ना, अभी क्या है, नहीं इतना उम्र हो गया, अभी क्या चीयर लीडर्स, उसका लाइफ ही चीयर हो गया, अभी बैठो पीछे. तो अंकल पीछे पलट के क्या बोला, बेटा सब कुछ आप देखेगा, थोड़ा बहुत हमारे लिए भी अलग.
उनको बोल देना चाहिए.
हाँ, but that time the stadium was houseful. एंड मुझे याद है वो जो हमारा सिक्योरिटी बंदा था ना, जिस सीट में बैठने का वहां से उठने भी नहीं देता था. बोले इसके लिए हाँ अच्छा ठीक है, अच्छा मतलब एक सीट दूसरा सीट में एक्सचेंज नहीं होने का. एंड अभी आईपीएल का नया था, एंड आई रिमेंबर आई वाच्ड ओपनिंग सेरेमनी एज वेल एज क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी. दैट वाज ऑन अ वीआईपी बॉक्स. बट व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दिस टुडे, आई सेड द वर्ड कमर्शियल. अभी हमारा फार्मर को एकदम कलरफुल मैंने खेत में छोड़ दिया, जा भैया भांगड़ा डांस कर. अभी डू यू थिंक वो भांगड़ा डांस करने फार्मिंग में जाएगा? सर बेटर है आईपीएल में पकड़ के डालो सर, अच्छा पैसा कमा लेगा. एंड आई थिंक सेकंड एंड थर्ड आईपीएल दे डिड नॉट ब्रिंग फॉरेन पीपल, इंडियन पीपल ही. सोचो उसमें हमारा ढोल और ढमकी लेके कोई गया नाचने के लिए. फिर हमारा वाला बोला यार मैच है ना बिल्कुल, चल अच्छा नहीं बहुत अच्छा था, बट ये चीयर लीडर कहाँ से गाउटी पकड़ के लाया. एंड हर 2 मिनट में अंतर्मिति बजाता. पर तुझे, मैं तो रशियन सोच रहा था, बट आया अपना लोकल मंडली से कोई आया था, और मैंने बोला ठीक है अभी इतना पैसे में इतना ही मिलेगा तो चलो डांस करना. So when I use the word commercial, I'll tell all the farmers are doing agriculture mainly for exports. अच्छा ठीक है, वो सब छोड़ के.
For example, now India is sending.
Yes. Even to
Ukraine.
Correct. Wonderful. So we always believe commercial agriculture is nothing but understand. Capital intensive agriculture. Am I putting some new word to you guys, or you understand the meaning? Capital means more of money involved. It's like you go to that Dadar and Charni Road and that Marine Lines area. During my college days, I used to go because I was studying there only. I remember my own friends bought 3 imported perfume for 200 rupees. Perfume, body perfume. And मैं बार बोल रहा था कि मत ले उसे, तू चुप बैठ, तेरा नाटक बहुत है. कुछ 3 इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड, आई डोंट वांट टू नेम द ब्रांड, एंड जो भी वो दादर मार्केट में मार रहा था ना, he was having original can in his hand and he was perfuming to all over and anyone. And ये लोग जाते कितना है, 300 रुपए में 3. अरे बाबा एक कम से कम 1500 रुपए का है परफ्यूम. तो मैंने बोला भाई साहब वो तू चुप बैठ, मिल रहा है 300. अच्छा इट्स ओके भाई, आप लोग लेके जाओ. 2 दिन के बाद मेरा दोस्त आया, अलकेश यू आर राइट. मैंने बोला क्या हो, अरे तीनों में एक ही जैसा बदबू आता है ना. हाँ, तो मैंने बोला ये यूएस मेड. अच्छा, मतलब उल्लासनगर से बनते हैं उल्लासनगर. तो वो लोग बोले तुझे कैसा मालूम? अरे इतना कर, 1500 रुपए का अगर एक कैन है, 3 कैन का कम से कम 4500 हो गया. एंड ही इज गिविंग यू फॉर 300 रुपीज. तूने अरे बट वो जब मार रहा था तो ओरिजिनल था, उसने वही खरीदा तुमको उल्लू बनाने के लिए, और तेरे जैसा 1500 उल्लू तो लाइन में खड़े थे. नहीं, पहला 2 दिन तो अच्छा है, पहला 2 दिन के लिए उसने भरा रहेगा कैन में, बाकी सब तो अपना उल्लासनगर का माल भर दिया. और तुमने बोला नहीं, मतलब तू सुन किधर रहा. So are you understanding the word commercial? अभी भी है, अभी भी ये पूरा अपना मुंबई का लोग इतना अच्छा बिजनेस बनाते हैं. There was a business, अभी तो गवर्नमेंट ने उसको बंद ही कर दिया, दंत मंजन बेचने वाले चौपाटी में. Only the top layer of the डब्बा is दंत मंजन, नीचे तो वो अपना चौपाटी का मट्टी भर भर के अंदर. And there are 2-3 people who have done them and they have removed the structure of the teeth. Sir, बाद में मालूम पड़ा सर वो चौपाटी की मट्टी भर के दिया. पर तुझे क्या फिर ऐसे ही तुझे बहुत बड़ा आयुर्वेदिक बाबा है क्या वो लेके भर के ले. So we always believe this is nothing but commercialization. If you go into the ads really sell the goods which you do not want. I remember teaching one subject in college level called as bachelor's in management and other technique. Abhi I remember the commodity called a lipstick used by a Mumbai lady. The temperatures are not very cold. Correct. So the lipstick was developed in that country where the temperatures are cold. But हमारे लड़कियां को देखो पेंट मार के आता है, फिर बोलते कुछ काम हो गया, मैं बोले इधर भी मार ले फिर बराबर. Then there is one more commodity जो हम लोग subjects में पढ़ाते हैं. It's like that shave lotion something. Again, which is done for cold country, but ads are created you to buy. I mean, Jana, so these are products which you will not be using now at least. Now the video games market that you guys play, they say that is biggest in India. It runs in $1 billion. Billion, I don't know. So next time you click one click onto a game, how much amount of money goes? ये तो फिर भी थोड़ा आगे. That Facebooks and Instagrams, per click that you make, the owner of that company will be making thousands and millions of dollars. So I make you to come back again. The word commercial means that farming in which more of what is involved? Money. Modern techniques, large farm, modern methods, fertilizers, pesticides, you name any. In fact, it's like second division rahega, which we call it as plantation agriculture. Is it there? Yes. So the word is plantation. I put the example of tea and coffee. Hey guys, please listen. I'm giving notes. Now, if I say the word plantation, acres and acres of land, only one crop. Yes. I can say jute, tea, coffee, sugar cane in Maharashtra, correct? Rubber. And normally these are not for domestic, but for export again. Now, Government of India includes even horticulture into plantation. What is horticulture? It is normally fruits, normally flowers, normally even the Nashik people who are making grapes, that is also coming under here. So now we have started with subsistence, now we have get into commercial farming, and now we have gone into plantation. How do I differentiate between commercial and plantation? Commercial farming is also for profit, plantation is also for profit, but plantation, acres and acres, only one type of crop. Whereas here he might have 2 or 3 crops, depends on it. But plantation is more money making. It's like our own Maharashtra. I can name the district and the village, Nashik. Maximum Mercedes Benz E and S class are booked by the farmers. And 3 of the farmers have asked the chopper license. They want to buy a chopper. And they want to land, I don't know which part of Maharashtra. Maybe Mukesh Ambani might have complained, अगर वो ले लिया तो मेरा prestige कम हो जाएगा, उसको license cancel कर दे, है ना? The money has come from farming only. We go to Punjab and Haryana. It's like Punjab, every one family will have at least 10 relatives in UK, Canada or America.
At least 50.
You go to a Punjabi farmer, he might ask you to get a lassi within the refrigerator, no, within the washing machine. Sir, ये क्या washing machine में लस्सी कहाँ से मिलेगा? बोलता है कि लस्सी हमारा पूरा फैमिली को लगता है तो हम लोग ने नाव का washing machine लाया, उसी में हम लोग लस्सी mix करते हैं. Imagine the amount of money they are making only out of farming. And you might be knowing Green Revolution again brought in Punjab and Haryana. So Haryana farmers and Punjab farmers are considered to be one of the best, one of the rich farmers of India, because they have gone for both which farming, commercial and plantation. Is it okay? What is the next farming given? I'll give notes. No, I'll give notes. Shifting, I heard it is removed from your syllabus.
No, sir.
It is there?
Cooperative and organic is removed.
Okay, let us understand what is shifting now. Hey, look here, I'll show you a small picture of a land area like this 4. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think here in your textbook,
Shifting is not even there. No, sir.
Not there.
Sir, not there.
एक काम करो, now start writing notes because थोड़ा सा voice को थोड़ा सा rest देता हूँ. नहीं मैं दे रहा हूँ, simple way में दे रहा हूँ.
Shifting is organic.
Write down the introduction part of the chapter. At least you will sit and write some. Keep it inside. He's searching who's inside. Your bag only. कितना bag लाया भाई?
नहीं मैंने
The term agriculture has been derived from.
सर फैन चालू कर दो ना
या तो AC को बंद करो या तो तू जरा. ठीक है. क्या खड़े हो? इसका जो बॉडी देख के घूस भी बाउंस भी कहाँ से राइट डाउन देखो ऑनलाइन वाले बेचारे बैठे हैं कि हम लोग को सारे ना आ जा जल्दी आदित्य नेक्स्ट वीक यू आर ज्वाइनिंग होपफुल ओके ज्वाइन
No, sir, September.
Okay, September is next month only. Write down. The term agriculture has been derived from Latin word land and oh wonderful. The term agriculture has been derived from 2 Latin words, ager and culture. Ager and culture. Put that word ager and culture into double inverted comma, which means land and cultivation. Second point, agriculture in India. Oh, I'm going. Achha, I'll go a little bit slow. I understand that. Agriculture in India is an age-old occupation. Agriculture in India is an age-old occupation. W.R.T. What is that with respect to? With respect to?
Agriculture in India is a
Age-old occupation with respect to employment and national income generation. With respect to employment and national income generation, hyphen. Employment and national income generation. I'm waiting. I will be monthly. I'm waiting. Generation hyphen most dominant sector. Most dominant sector. Most dominant sector. National income generation hyphen dominant sector. Then the last point for this para. India is gifted with rich fertile soil. India is gifted with rich fertile soil. India is gifted with rich fertile soil, plenty of water, suitable climate. नहीं suitable और and नहीं बोला suitable climate and surplus manpower surplus manpower suitable climate and surplus manpower hyphen so 55% of the total agricultural area 55% of the total agricultural area.
पीछे कर दो।
Are sown SOWN. तो भी अच्छा ही. More than one crop in a year. Sown more than one crop in a year. That's all. A year, per year can say. Then put the heading importance. I think in textbook they have given long points. I'll try to give small points.
More than one crop.
But you write down. I'm giving.
One crop per year.
With respect to employment and intergeneration, hyphen dominant sector of India. Dominant sector of India. Write down importance point number 1. I'm watching. No. As I promised myself after that seminar, at least few days, I will be so happy that you want me to be more happy. Samjha kya? He didn't. I will not yell at any of the students. Neither I will punish. But I yesterday punished 2 KK students, ICSE only. वो मैं बाद में बताता हूँ. Koperkina students are on UP. But they did not experience कि ऐसा भी सर punish करेगा क्या. But मैंने किया. मैं वो disclose नहीं करूँगा. Promise मतलब yelling नहीं करूँगा. या तेरा इंसल्ट करूंगा जो तुझे लगता है. हाँ ये जाके आज पहले देखेगा सर ने क्या पनिशमेंट. बट मैंने दूसरा रूम में उनको बिठाया ना, तब क्या आंसर देखेगा. स्मार्ट. हाँ स्मार्ट. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर यार. नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं करेगा. वॉशरूम में बैठ के और भी बहुत काम है. Importance of agriculture point number 1. Now you will wonder क्या किया करके. कुछ नहीं किया. They are happy with their hands and legs.
Sir, what about it?
It is the same as it was earlier. And with no brains in it. Point number 1, importance. Agriculture provides sufficient. Hey, online students can hear my voice clearly.
Yes, sir.
ये क्या मैं सुन रहा हूँ, आप लोग लिख रहा नहीं है.
नहीं सर लिख रहे हैं.
मेरा लेक्चर में तो नहीं करता. चुप बैठो. Agriculture plays an important role in ensuring provide sufficient food. देखो आप लोग जितना बात करेगा point change होता है. Sufficient food supply to ये word थोड़ा funny and interesting है. To the teeming millions of population. Teeming millions.
Sir, sufficient.
Food supplied to the teeming millions. I'll tell you right now. Teeming millions. It is there. Oh, my sir, I can't do it right now. Second point. It generates surplus employment opportunities. It generates surplus employment opportunities. Hyphen both. I'm going slow, don't worry. People are running with their pens. Surplus employment opportunities. Hyphen both skilled and unskilled laborers. For both. Both. छोड़ दो. वो थोड़ा सा है टेक्निकल इशू है. Skilled and unskilled laborers. For both skilled and unskilled laborers. Next point. Agriculture provides. Or you write A only. Everywhere agriculture will be. That is also. Agriculture provides a strong base. Agriculture provides a strong base for industrial development of India. For Indian industries, for strong development of Indian industries. Strong base for the development of Indian industries. Bracket में डाल दो agro based. Now this also we have a topic in your chapter. I know. Thank you. I've been teaching geography for a long time.
Sir, you not my brother.
कौन है भाई तेरा brother?
Sir, you not my sister.
Thank you. हमारे से अच्छा I don't know. मैं जल्दी से ये मत बोलना मेरे बच्चे को बढ़ के अच्छा really is that what they are doing? They have completed 11th and 12th, right? And how about your?
Sir, even me.
Acha and
Sir, IIT my brother.
oh good. You are also. Is in which year IIT?
Sir, just
Entered in 11th and 12th years complete.
no, sir, 12.
On 12th, very good. Acha, he remembers me as I have taught him.
Yes, sir.
So what is the internal information that he gives you about me?
Sir, very good compliment.
Thank you. Thank you. बस आप लोग है तो मैं मार्केट में हूँ वरना तो स्टोर में 2 का 4 बेच दिया तो किसी ने चलो राइट ऑन hey even online people want to add you are most free huh? Anytime you can talk even Aditya है और एक कोई है ना लड़की जो नहीं आई है वो कौन है third point right down sorry fourth point total exports of India the total exports of India write down तो मैं उसमें मैं क्या करूं नहीं you want me to help in that also टोटल हाँ भी क्या करते हैं टोटल ये तो करने नहीं बोला वो नहीं टोटल एक्सपोर्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया हाइफन एग्रीकल्चर प्लेस volume total exports of India in total exports of India agriculture plays a dominant role it's okay क्यों आस्था बोलता रहा है dominant role hyphen food crops comma cash crops we are not naming food crops comma cash crops as well as spices are exported in a large scale as well as spices are exported in a large scale then concluding it's not points just concluding hence agriculture needs to be agriculture needs to be conclusion मैंने बोलते समय क्या this needs to be improved with government support put this word if you want I'll explain you write subsidies and better MSP better I'll discuss this better MSP to Indian farmers subsidies 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 and better MSP to Indian farmers कर ले you should stand once in front of the audience and you should do all kinds of activities sorry to say when we are lecturing or when we are talking I at least try to maintain not even gesture finger to any of the girl or a boy उतना तो respect हम रखते हैं but आप तो महान it's okay देखो एक ही चीज कंट्रोल नहीं होता है जो दो वॉशरूम के लिए बाकी सबको कंट्रोल कर सकते हाँ तो फिर करना कंट्रोल okay now somebody asked me the word subsidies my 12th standard economics student always says subsidy है ना सर ये सब्सिडी पे जो सम सिखा है ना सर उसके बाद तो मैं सब्सिडी पे चढ़ गया क्योंकि there are lots of sums based on subsidies and taxes and other things So we believe subsidies are nothing but cash and kind support given to a farmer.
Given by the government.
I mean, if I tell you the best occupation in India is more like a farmer, taxes zero. Loan you take it, 90% loan waived off. Even you export, 100% export, the government does it. And the revenue that you get it 0% income tax.
Sir, what? 0% का सभी subsidy का है, sir.
He's right. हमारा 12th standard में मैंने ऐसा बोला सर ये क्या सर आपको लगता है 12th के wait हाँ it's me and my friend now he has a big farm in Panvel के आगे कुछ है he told me अलग ही से काम करता है
सर हमारी भी
हाँ 10 cows खरीदेंगे दूध का बिजनेस मैंने बोला बेटा वो क्या है ना मैं टीचिंग में तू क्या हो गया तू उधर आ जाना जब भी तुझे बोर लगे हमारा काउस को पढ़ा ले उन लोग भी सुन लेगा तेरे से बोला क्या उसका क्या फायदा होगा दूध एक्स्ट्रा 2 लीटर देगा हाँ काउस बड़े बड़े so I always believe farming is one good occupation where my students are highly jumping sir मैं भी बनेगा but जब मैं उसको फार्म लैंड में लेके गया पहला वो काउ डंग को देख के बोला सर ये काम मुझे करना पड़ेगा मैंने बोला कि काउ थोड़ी उठा के लेके जाएंगे सर ये काम करेंगे सर कल से मैं आता हूँ मैंने बोला ठीक है 2 दिन बाद दोबारा मैं उसको फार्म में लेके गया इट वाज फुल्ली वेट एंड मार्शी एंड वी हैव टू गेट डाउन सर आपको नहीं लगता कि ये सैंड बात मेरे से नहीं होगा सर बोला बेटा तू करेगा तो क्या करेगा सर ऐसा काम दो जो मैं हवा में कटरे के से कुछ ना कुछ डालेगा और हवा से निकलता है बेटा ऐसा कोई काम नहीं जहाँ हवा में करके सोचा बिकॉज जितना इजी लगता है उतना है नहीं so normally government of India क्या करता है if a farmer wants to buy a costly machine where he is unable to they give him a subsidy cash support देता है government and वो subsidy का पैसा भी नहीं है no need to pay back and what is that word MSP everybody knows minimum support pricing out of 10 farmers all farmers were producing rice suddenly उसमें एक इनोवेटिव फार्मर निकला उसने बोला मैं व्हीट डालेगा और उसने क्या बनाया एंड ही गॉट एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी प्रॉफिट बाकी ना बोला अच्छा हमको छोड़ के इसमें प्रॉफिट द नेक्स्ट सीजन ओनली ऑल 9 आल्सो पुट व्हीट बेचारा को जो प्रॉफिट मिला तो वो भी गया तो अभी गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया क्या नहीं मालूम नहीं था ना इन लोग करेंगे तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया बोलता है whether the price goes up whether the price goes down market government of India will give them a which price a minimum support price I don't know how many of you remember that farm laws which was brought in India वो इसी के ऊपर झगड़ा चालू था and government ने promise किया था MSP आपको बढ़ा के मिलेगा ये लोग नहीं बोला but then ultimately that wonderful farm law was has to be removed but that was one good farm law which might remove all the intermediaries जो farmer से खरीद के उससे बहुत कम पैसे देता है और cities में आके महंगा बेचता है but ठीक है it's all part and parcel of politics but you have to understand that Indian farmers get high subsidies and better MSP price समझ में आया the problem topics I'm not going to give because you can do it from your volume so directly put the headings in your notebook nothing but the farming that we have done because this is asked separately just 1 minute you put the heading types of farming in India we have good 15 minutes we can finish at least 4 subheading what's it
सर मैं बोल रही थी फिर वो तो फार्मर की ऐसे इमेज बनाई जाती है
वो तो पॉलिटिक्स नहीं उसमें भी है ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं है बट वो अलग फर्स्ट फार्मिंग यू राइट डाउन सबसिस्टेंस yes everyone write down subsistence farming I'm giving the points in a simple way कौन है वो बंगाल का दुकान की तरफ subsistence farming point number 1 farming which is characterized by oh girl write down how much she's talking today farming which is characterized by small and scattered farms characterized by I'm going very slow farms which are farming which is characterized by small and scattered farms using primitive technique of farming
using primitive
technique of farming using primitive technique of farming Second point. Highly dependent on monsoon. Highly dependent on monsoon. Comma. No added manures. And no added fertilizer. No added fertilizer. Hyphen. Natural fertility of the soil. Natural fertility of the soil. Understand? Next. The total production. The total production. Is it working? या तो तू इसके ऊपर बैठ जा फिर उसको ऑपोजिट में बोल नहीं सकते तो समझ जा है ना तो है lateral surface हाँ ठीक है second point the next point अभी you told me I came running brought it for you switched on उसको मैंने हाई में भी लगा दिया हाँ और कुछ कल से मैं वो सर वो बैट भी लो हाँ ठीक हाँ वो भी बात हाँ write down what happened here what happened
Nothing, sir.
it's okay thank you okay. Write down the total production is mainly to satisfy production is mainly to satisfy one's own capital careful one's own ONE yes apostrophe yes one's own family consumption only one's own family consumption only बचेगा तो करेगा ना बचेगा नहीं हाँ लोकल में दे देता है second point sorry the last point अभी पहले लिख लो because I am forming the sentences also हाँ मैं वो ही दे रहा हूँ least use of modern machines only human and animal labor least use of modern machines only what did I say change the para concluding the heading marginal farmers of India हाँ तो भी चालू है सर this point marginal farmers in India conclusion marginal farmers in India undertake this type of farming marginal farmers in India undertake this type of farming now you can write the second heading commercial farming marginal farmers of India undertake this type of farming. Second heading, you write commercial. Right? I understood that you say no only. हाँ क्या बुक लगाए क्या हाँ पूरा मैडम मैं ये भी थोड़ी देर में सर एक पैकेट चिप्स लेकर आओ in fact don't worry I'll get it once for all not today might not be some other in fact I remember in Kopakena only there was a heavy rainfall day and it was PTM उसकी मम्मी ने बोला था मुझे अच्छा भी लगा तो शर्म भी आता था I purchased some pakodas hot pakodas so it was a heavy rain तो मैंने सारे students को दे दिया and they were whole lecture they were sitting at munching तो उसके मम्मी ने बोला सर आपने नहीं खाया बोला नहीं मेरा बेटा ने आके बोला he is very fond of you and he wants to continue the entire economics after the 10th standard उसके मम्मी और पापा दोनों ने बोला कि आपने भी economics किया मैंने बोला हाँ किया है and बोला आपने पकोड़ा वो सब मंगा के So don't worry, I'll definitely do it. Not something. I don't say that. हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल करना. The day when I achieve something, I'll let you know. But day का party में करना. अभी तो मैंने start भी नहीं किया.
सर आपको पढ़ा है और
मेरे मैं भी खाऊंगा. नहीं वो मैं नहीं करूँगा. I teach politics, but I don't do politics. Right now, point number 1, commercial farming. Yeah, Aditya and Akansha, these guys are going to have some hot pakodas. So jaldi aa jao kabhi class mein. Not today. Maybe some other. हाँ तो एक दिन आ जाएगी ना बच्ची. How far you are from this branch?
सर वो रोज आती है.
रोज आती है. अच्छा for other subject. ठीक है कभी तो मिलेंगे जब देखा जाए. Point number 1 under you. मतलब डेली और कुछ करना है. देखो भेज के आएंगे. अरे क्यों ऐसा? खरीदने वाला भी तो चाहिए. चलिए let's finish it off. Point number 1 under commercial farming. As the name suggests, point number 1, as the name suggests, farming mainly undertaken. As the name suggests, farming mainly undertaken on commercial lines. On commercial lines. Commercial lines with most modern techniques. With most modern techniques. Next point. Use of high fertilizers. Second point. Use of high fertilizers, pesticides. Use of high fertilizers, pesticides, and large-scale agricultural production. And large-scale agricultural production. Next point. Large-scale agricultural production. Next one. Green revolution in India. Green revolution in India. I hope those guys are not able.
So can you repeat?
I'm coming there. Green revolution in India. Launched in Punjab and Haryana. Launched, L-A-U-N-C-H-E-D. Launched in Punjab and Haryana. Using wheat. हरे कृष्णा में तुलसी माला डालने के बाद भी अगर ये हाल है तो अगर ये नहीं होता तो क्या हाल है. Punjab and Haryana using wheat was a perfect example. Wheat was a perfect example. Perfect example of commercial farming. No. I'm saying commercial कैसे start हुआ India. Next point and the last point. That then we can wind up. अच्छा तू लिख अभी. तू नया बोलेगा इनके कान और ही बजेगा. Use of last point and then you can wind up. Capital only the point. Use of capital intensive method. Use of capital intensive method hyphen best suited to. Use of capital intensive method hyphen best suited to. Suited SUI. Don't write SHO or you could meaning with it. Suited to rich Indian farmers only. Now you can pack up. suited to rich Indian. I'm not going to leave you. 2-3 मिनट बात करेंगे फिर जाएंगे. ठीक है? अच्छा अच्छा.
क्या बोल रहा है?
क्या क्या?
सर पनिशमेंट क्या देते हैं वो
सब्जेक्ट की बात करनी
नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं. You can ask. मैं ऐसे बच्चों के बारे में आज तक मैं करता नहीं.
क्योंकि हिस्ट्री के लिए बार हो गई
अच्छा. तो क्या हो गया? हिस्ट्री के बारे में भी बात कर सकता है ना. तो देखो, I have stopped means I am not going to say that history के लिए नहीं बात. Hey guys, listen. For this coming weekend PTM, those who did not book the slot, not only for me, I am saying for all the teachers, make it a point you book it with the correct slot, because now all the teachers are available, online or offline. In fact, I was in that seminar. I was attending some parents. I used to come out of that hall. But take the parents ko nahi bola. I have attended it. This week I am there in Bombay only. Okay. So whoever did not book the slot, of all the teachers where you want to meet, discuss, I don't know about other teachers, but let me tell you a small summary of what I will be talking to your parents. One, I will be keenly listening general inputs, general. Second, I will be suggesting if you have some problems, either understanding, learning, PTM whatever it is. In fact, sorry to say, not sorry to say, it is very high prestige for me. Majority of the parents have given the same kind of love and affection that you guys show me. In fact, some parents like Aditya's parents, I cannot forget. Give them my regards. Okay, Aditya? So they say, ki, sir, hamara bacha bas aapka lecture, etc., etc. I don't want to praise on my side, but I want to keep the good work continuing, for which I need your support. And the support is not going and breaking any person's head or and neither I will ask you to study and only study. Simple. In one day, if you could finish only one question, and one question karna koi bada baat nahi. And to be very frank with you, last year, maybe the last academic year, where we have organized the function, that is prize distribution function, it was of a great success. Why? Although our students were backed up online, but this year it is offline. So I want you to meet me with greater smile, good makeup and a good pomp and luxury dress. Every year Anubhav sir organize the function, and let me tell you, there are students who have got 100 out of 100 in majority of the subjects. And if you really love and respect me, I can get back that love and respect from you, not for anything from me, but at least get the best marks you can. उसमें एक छोटा condition डाल देता हूँ, condition कोई बड़ा नहीं है. I can't expect everyone getting 100 out of 100. At the same time, I can't not expect that everyone cannot at least try. Try तो कर सकता है. Is there anything impossible? अभी एक छोटा सा slogan लिख के मैं खत्म करता हूँ, so that you will understand what it is. Because no, कोई understand this. This is what we generally keep saying. Life is nowhere. But let us change the same heading by saying this. Everywhere. Like this. Now. Is there any word did I change? No, sir. I just removed this W from here and put it here. So now you understood. Life is now and it is here. Let me add one more. They say it should be more colorful. Colorful, whatever things you do, I'm not going to control it. That's you know best. But at least along with studies in my lecture, enjoy the marks and get the best marks for me. Correct? So salute you all and thank you and good night.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thanks. नहीं पहले 1 घंटा तो बैठ ये मस्किटो आपको कुछ जाना नहीं है. अरे बात जल्दी निकलो. शुभरात्रि सर. शुभरात्रि. वो कौन है शुभरात्रि की पकड़ के लाया?
सर मम्मी पापा ने 10:30 बुलाया था, फर्स्ट मीटिंग थी पेरेंट टीचर वाली. सेंटर को फर्स्ट क्लास हिस्ट्री की थी।
What's your name?
हर्षिता,
तो मैंने क्या बोला पापा को
पापा मुझे आपने बोला था कि पॉइंटर्स जो मैं देता हूँ उसको लर्न करो।
अच्छा, मुझे आपकी शक्ल याद नहीं आ रहा। वो तक शायद आपका मम्मी ने भी बोला रहेगा ना। हाँ
सर एटीएम में लेकिन वो पहले के सब्जेक्ट्स के